Hey, fam. How you guys doing? Look, I had little incidents from when I was supposed to go live the first time. My mom had an accident, so I had to take her to the hospital. So couldn't go live. So I'm caring for my mom. Just want to put that out there. I know it's like, why are you telling this? We're just going to talk about 10 things. I'm just going to give you 10 tips. 10 tips just to maintain your health. And look, these ain't gonna be your ordinary tips. 'Cause I know you're like, oh, you're gonna talk about this, you're gonna talk about that. But anyway, we're gonna just go ahead and start. It's just a lot of times. Let me just make sure I say hello to everybody. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate you guys taking the time to come here this late evening. So, just going to talk about 10 tips for just maintaining health, because we already know what's coming, what's about to come with what they saying in the news, and I just want you to take heed to some of the stuff that I'm just going to talk about. So, we're going to talk. So if y'all want, y'all can put some messages in the chat. I will answer your chat. I would like to know who all's on. If you can, put your name in the chat. But first thing I want to say is we need to start. And how can I put this nicely? I I got to try to say stuff nice. We didn't like need to stop lying to ourselves. That's like pretty much number one across the board for us to maintain our health or have wonderful tips or have a guideline or just something. We just got to stop lying to ourselves, because a lot of us we put things off. We put things off. Hey, hey, BJ, how you doing? We put things off, and I don't know why. It's like, well, honestly, we lie to ourselves. I just want to stop cutting to the chase. We lie to ourselves. We lie to ourselves over and over again, saying what we're going to do, should do, because the secret's already out. The secret's already out. And for really much better health, we need to back off that dairy and back off the meat. I know you always talk about the dairy. We all going to talk about the meat. So, like I told you guys before, write a list. Everybody who ate dairy and meat and they not here, what they died from, how they leave here. Was it natural causes? I don't think so, because heart attack is not a natural cause. I don't care about you. It's not a natural cause. Stop breathing in your sleep. That's like you went in peace. But you know, we already know the meats. Y'all can research it for yourself. You can go to books way back 100 years from 100 years ago, back in the 1800s to 17. That's if you can find a book for the 1700s. But the secret's already out. We need to back away from the cheese, back away from the meats, because it's not doing anything for ourselves. So if you look at us doing, like, I can't say if that's tip number 10, because I didn't really put it in what category, like what's the top five. I'm just going to give you 10 tips. 10, the first one is we got to stop lying to ourselves. We really got to start lying to ourselves and putting things off. And the only reason why I was saying that is that's where the change come in. Stop lying to ourselves. Do the change. If you say you're going to back up off the meats, then slowly back up off the meats, because we're talking about 10 tips to maintain health, maintain a healthy lifestyle. I don't know exactly what it says, but it's just to maintain health. And we all don't want pain. We all don't want no mucus. We all don't want anything really going on with our body, because you know what, when you're not feeling well, because I don't like to say the S, the I, the C, the K. I don't like saying that word. But it's like when you're not feeling well, all you want to do is lay down. All you want to do is lay down. You don't want to be bothered, and you're feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? You can't really go outside because if your stomach's bubbling, you got to use the bathroom. You want to stay close to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? If your head hurt, you don't want to talk to nobody, see nobody. You only want to be out in the sun. You know what I'm saying? You don't. You don't. When you're not feeling good, all you want to do is stay to yourself, be like a recluse, and go hide somewhere. That's all you want to do when you're not feeling well. So the first thing we need to stop doing, we need to stop lying to ourselves and learn to just go with the change. Just go with the change. Try to do some new stuff. And the new stuff is adding the fruits and vegetables. Just adding the fruits and vegetables. A lot of us be like, man, can I get a variety? No. We already know. I would say top the forget the top, but I because I ain't I said I wasn't gonna do that. But really the top is, increasing fruits and vegetables. Just increasing fruits and vegetables, period. Just increasing fruits and vegetables, period. We talking about maintaining good health. Maintaining good health. Just think about it. We keep lying to ourselves and say, oh, I'm gonna keep eating meat. I'm just gonna cut out pork, but I'm gonna eat the other white meat. I'm gonna eat the chicken, even though if it's cloned, even if it's, printed, I'm still gonna eat it. I don't even care if they squeeze it and put in some water and come back. I'm still gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it the best way I can. I'm gonna eat it fried, dyed, and laid to the side. Y'all gonna squeeze the barbecue sauce, hot sauce. Y'all gonna, put all that on there, and then you're gonna think you're gonna feel better. How you gonna maintain really like a healthy lifestyle or not have any health issues? I'm gonna put it that way. If you don't want to have any health issues, the main thing is we're talking about 10 tips. So we just gotta, we, we gotta do, how can I say, I don't want to say do something, but these are like, the top 10. I'm just gonna say the top 10. I really got like 15, 16, but the top 10, we gotta stop lying to ourselves and just try to back off some stuff. Just back off some stuff. Because if just take one meat out, it's okay. Then take the next week, however you want to do it, just long as you're not eating meat every single day. As long as you're not eating meat and dairy every other day. If you can get down like a couple of weeks, you're going to be in the ballpark. But I know a lot of people, like I was speaking to somebody today, and she was like, she's a carnivore. And I was like, no, ma'am. No, you're not. You're not a carnivore. You are not a meat eater. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm not going to talk about her health issues, but she has some serious health issues. I don't know if you listen to my podcast, but she was just like that 80-year-old man. Just gonna leave it there. So if you if you listen to the podcast, you'll know what I'm talking about. But she was in the same criteria with that 80-year-old gentleman that I was sharing that, his story. And I just wanted to make sure I put that out there. But so ready to talk about that change. We gotta want to change and stop lying to ourselves. And piggybacking with that, I'm gonna go into number 2. When we lie to ourselves, just think, you're lying to yourself. You're telling every cell in your body something. You know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, look, y'all, whoever believes this, but your body listens to you. Your body listens to your subconscious. Your body listens to your thoughts in your head. Your body listens to everything you say and speak. That's why sometimes you always see me try to retract my words and be saying cancel, cancel, cancel for my girl Kim. Kim, I'm listening to you. I'll be saying cancel, cancel, cancel real quick because I want to cancel some of the stuff that I say, so it won't happen. But anyway, going back and the stuff we say to ourselves, like when we claim stuff, what I'm saying? When we claim stuff, when you tell yourself conscious stuff, it happens to you. Whether you know it or not, you put something out in the universe, it's going to come back on you. That's why I say don't claim some of these things that they tell you have. Like the doctor go, okay, you borderline diabetic, or you got this, you got that. And we go, oh, no, you ain't got nothing. Just deal with the organs, just deal with the organ related to it and fix that part, because like I said, we always lying to ourselves and don't want to change. We tell our self-conscious something. We be like, man, how you going to maintain? Think about this, man. How you going to maintain good health, but you talking bad about yourself? How can you sit there and and I don't know if anybody can relate to what I'm saying. We say things and then we wonder why it come true. I know you be like, wait a minute. Just like when you say something on say something out loud on the phone, you say, hey, I need to buy some, a bathing suit. And then all of a sudden some ads popped up and bought some sexy bathing suits. You be like, wait a minute. Your body do the same thing. Your subconscious, your whole body. Look, I'm probably saying the wrong words, but your self-conscious is listening to you. The universe is listening to you. It is listening, and you telling your body, you're saying that your body is this. And then your body like, okay, if you say that's what we are, that's what we are. And I'm pretty sure some of y'all guys, y'all feel me on that. I'm pretty sure some of y'all feel me on that, because you be wondering why things be coming true. You be like, wait a minute. Let me not speak this stuff in existence, because I'm trying to tell you. You keep saying you're wealthy, you're gonna be wealthy. And come on now, let's talk about this. You can speak it, right? You think it, and you're constantly thinking it. That's what I'm saying. Your woe is me. This is this. Every time you speak to somebody, you speaking that, speaking it, speaking it. You speaking it. And a lot of people don't realize that. And then when they say, the DIE word, or the DEAD, you be like, when the doctors say, okay, if you don't stop doing this, you don't stop doing this, you're going to do this. You're going to DIE. You be like, wait a minute. Then we believe it. We get scared, causes all kind of toxins and poisons in our body. And we talking about maintaining good health. So that's why I said, I ain't trying to say speak positive, speak some good things to yourself. And I mean some good things. Like, how's that maintaining good health? Because we don't realize exactly what we do. We don't. We be casting spells and doing different things, and you throw that back on you. You throw that back on you because you're constantly thinking about it, worrying about it, going on and on, what I got, what I don't got, what's this, and then going back to the first one, you lie to yourselves and say what you're gonna do because it says don't eat dairy, but you go, I'm gonna just eat this ice cream because it's in there and I bought it. But you want to get better, you want to maintain. So how can we maintain if we're gonna still keep doing the same thing? We're going to keep doing the same thing, lie to ourselves, it's going to get better. It's not going to get better if you don't change. It is not going to get better if you don't change. It will not. So going on to number 8. So going up to number 8. When the last time you actually had a hug? And I mean a hug to where somebody hugged you more than 20 seconds. Anybody in there? Anybody? That they hugged you more than 20 seconds. Do you know that nurturing, that hug, that love actually helps you? Believe it or not, just like they saying, if somebody, if you're married and you get kissed and all this and that affection helps. I know people say, go ahead and hug themselves. Not necessarily that, but it does help a little bit. But hugs, daily hugs is vital. And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm just talking about maintaining our health, maintaining, because a lot of us live alone. Like I know a couple of my friends, and I know I shared this before, a couple of my friends was found in their house, and they had passed away. And I'm like, wow, you know, you think about who's filling that cup, who's checking on them. And I know that's a whole other subject. Maybe I talk about it on the podcast tomorrow. But it's just the thing of, us getting that daily dose of caring, love, affection, getting those hugs actually does something to you. I don't know how you feel, but I love getting a hug. And I make sure I be going there bothering my mom. I'm like, come on, get a hug. And I go in there and hug her. You know what I'm saying? I know my kids, I know I get on their nerves. So I just started because, y'all already know. Come on now. You working, getting up early in the morning, rushing. Sometimes you be like, I ain't got time for no hug. Hug, I'm telling you. Do that extra. Not saying, we already know that with all this crazy crap going on with the next imic, y'all know what I'm saying. It's not guaranteed that they're going to be here. It's not guaranteed. That's why I want y'all to reach out to other loved ones. But we just talk about hugs. We just talk about a hug, a good hug. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about daily. If you can get 3-4 times out the week, it's good. If you get 4, 5, 6, y'all already know when y'all get to work, you be hugging your friends. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And they be feeling good. It be feeling real good. I don't know about y'all. I know you be like, a hug. Y'all ignore it if you want to. Y'all ignore it if you want to. And that leads into number 7. Now, and that is nature. We definitely need to add nature, and I don't care what, I don't care where you live. I don't even care if you live in Timbuktu. I don't care if you live in a snowy part, if you live in the desert. You need to get into nature, period. Hands down, you need to get into nature. A lot of us are not getting into nature. We're too busy, just like I was talking about with number 8. We're too busy. We don't want to go outside. We don't want to take our shoes off. We don't want to get into nature. Oh, the sun. Oh, my sweat. Oh, my hair. Oh, this. We got so many complaints, and we don't know. We just, y'all already know it's vital. Y'all already know it's vital because y'all know when you was a kid, y'all was a tree hugger and didn't even know it. You was jumping ropes, jumping up and down like on a trampoline, shaking up the lymphatic system, moving the body. You was always moving and grooving. Now that we got older, we don't move. We set and tear. We sit down. Like me sitting in this chair is like the worst. But anyway, you see me moving. But anyway, we need to stay back in nature. Nature should be number one. Well, not number one, but daily, regardless. Regardless, we need to get back to nature. And look, I already know. We already know. We already know what outside, but we're talking about health. We're talking about to maintain good health. Y'all hear me, right? To maintain good health, you do need to have nature some type of way. I don't care if you get like a patch of grass and put it in your house. Some people like they got other things that you use, like we talked about before, the earth and mat. But you need some type of way where you need to get nature. Period. Period. Do not. And that's along with the free doctors. So you can add the free doctors in there too. But I'm just saying you need to get into nature. It is, I mean, it's vital. It's plain and simple, it's vital. It's vital. So going to we should be at number 6, right? Should be at number 6. Yeah, we should be at number 6. Look, so y'all been rocking with me for a while, right? So y'all rocking me for a while. Why am I hearing y'all not taking the herbs? Why? If you got them, why you not taking them? Are you saving them? Or are you just not sure how to use them? Y'all already know y'all can support it, verywisealternatives.com. Y'all, half of y'all got my phone number. Kim here. Half of y'all got my phone number. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to do it, give me a call, text me, email me. Stop sitting on these herbs. They should be used daily, whether it's some tea, tinctures, yeah, we got to use them. We got to use them. And this is going into number 5 and 6. And I'm going to be doing 1A, 2A, 3A. I'm going to add some more. But this where it comes into, we need to definitely add herbs into our lives, period. We need to add herbs into our lives because, like I said, we'd be lying. We says, I'm going to take them and the bottle's still there. It'd be like 88 in there because you only took 2 and it was a 90 pill bottle. I'm like, okay, so you bought the herbs, but you don't want to take them. I'd be like, wait a minute, why you don't want to take them? I just don't get that. I just don't get that. I'm hearing a lot of people, well, I want to do this. Well, I want to do that. Look, I know you kind of like on the chicken side and say, I don't want to take it because I don't want to, be boo-booing at passing bowels. You don't want to move your bowels at work. So what? And just because you're doing something, that don't mean you're going to be going to where it's so loose that you crap your pants. No, you're not. And matter of fact, let me correct myself because it all depends on what you put in your smoothie, and it all depends on what juice you drink. Because if you're doing prune juice, you know what I'm saying? If you're doing prune juice, okay, so you're gonna go to the bathroom. But I'm just saying in general, don't sit on them herbs. Use them. Use them. Do the cleanse. Don't be scared. You don't have to do that on your vacation. Why are you gonna do it on vacation? You sitting at work anyway. You ain't going outside. Take them herbs and go use the bathroom. Go use the bathroom. I'm just putting it out there, and make sure you have your mason jars, your pretty mason jars. Get different lids, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you have your fruit and vegetables and salad dressing in there. That's what you need to have. And use the herbs. Get your berries, you know, watermelon, fix it, eat, sit there and eat. Y'all be eating anyway. Y'all got the cookies and the chips and everything up under there. But no, we're going to sit with herbs because I want you to cleanse. I want you to use the herbs. Use the herbs. A lot of us are not using the herbs. Yes. And we're talking about, because look, we want to maintain. That's part of the top 10, maintaining, because half of y'all not taking your vitamins and minerals. You be like, oh, I did forget them. And it's day number 4. CMOS take about 7 to 14 days to really get in your system. Like 14 days. Well, it all depends on you. It all depends on how clogged you got your body. Because a lot of us got dirty blood. A lot of us got clogged arteries. A lot of us not even thinking about our colon. I got a picture. About the colon right here. And you be like, ew, look at that. Y'all see that? Y'all know I had to put that in. I'm like, a lot of us, that's what's going on the inside right now. Our colon, our intestines is just full. It's just full. And you're not taking the herbs because we lying to ourselves and say we're going to do woulda, shoulda, coulda. We're going to do it later. You know what I'm saying? Just like when we say we're going to do intermittent fasting, which that's number 4. We say we're going to do intermittent fasting, or we're going to fast, or we're going to do a 3-day cleanse, and we don't do it. We don't do the 3-day fast. We don't do any of it. I'm like, I need you to use the herbs so we can get the body in the right environment, and then true healing is going to start. You heard me right. True healing. Y'all know, look, I'm herbalist, so I'm gonna put the disclaimer out there because I might be saying some stuff and I need to cover my behind. I need to cover my behind. So this is informational purposes only. I ain't talking about, anything I speak on, whether it's just my thoughts, because I'm gonna say study shows, but it's my thoughts and we're just talking. And any product or anything mentioned is not to, treat, diagnose, cure, prevent any disease. Always go see the white coat. See the people who give you the Skittles. I mean, see the people that give you those prescription medications that can write the scripts. That can write the scripts and give you the medications, because they cure. The doctors cure. I can't say that word, but study shows what a lot of things do, because I gotta say nay, when I be speaking about different things. But anyway, we need to use those herbs. We do. We really do. When y'all get your juicer, like I said, 2 juicers in the blender. I'm always going to throw that in there. Make sure you have 2 good juicers and a blender, especially what's coming up. But y'all already know. Y'all already know what's coming up because y'all already looked at the other herbalists just throwing that video out there, and I already put something on my Facebook page and was giving y'all the heads up. So you already know what coulda, shoulda, may happen. But I already talked about that in 2020 about, the second and third and the fourth wave. I already said that. But use the herbs, fam. Use the herbs. We need to stop sitting there. We need to stop saying, okay, I'm going to do this on my next vacation. I'm going to wait until I take a Friday off. And then you say, okay, I'm going to go out with my friends. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to do it later because I want some alcohol and I want me some hot wings. Matter of fact, Super Bowl, I gotta get this pizza, so I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna do it in the February. February come, then it's here we are in August, and you still ain't taking the herbs. You're like, okay, I took a little bit, and I'm like, wait a minute. So, if you want to be better and maintain that good health, maintain a good healthy lifestyle, heart, liver, teeth, your teeth, top of your head, top of your head to I don't care how high your hair is, from that long all the way down to your feet. That's where you should be. That's what you should be maintaining. And look, I'm not talking about everything outside the body. I'm not talking about what's happening outside your door. I'm just talking about the body, this fleshy, this avatar, because I'm speaking to the spirit. I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to you, your subconscious. I'm trying to speak to you. That's how I want you to really hear me and listen. So going down to, I think we're at number 4. We should be at number 4. Number 4 is where, like I talked about the free doctors, but when I was talking about doing doing a vacation, that's when we like, okay, so I'm going to start the intermittent fasting. I'm going to start the fast. I'm going to start this plan. but you really got to do it. Believe it or not, out of a week, hear me out, family, to maintain, out of a week, you should at least do intermittent fasting and a whole fast for a whole 24-hour period. These are some critical secrets I'm telling you guys. I'm speaking of intermittent fasting where you didn't eat for like maybe 12 to 6 hours, maybe 8 hours. I would love to be 16, but out of that 1 week, out of 7-day period, whether it's Sunday, I'm saying Sunday to Saturday, you know what I'm saying? You just need to do one of those days, however you want to pick it. Just don't let it be back to back. I don't want you to do back to back. I'm just saying you need to do that. Regardless, you need to do that. You know what I'm saying? We need to do a whole in that week. And I'm talking about every week. What do you mean? We don't eat out of those days. You know how much money you save? It's not about saving money. It's about correcting your health. It's about getting that body back to where it needs to be. To slipping up. I had some gum. I ate a Snicker bar. I ate some chips. Getting that toxins and stuff out of you. Getting your body clean. Getting that body situated. Now, I showed you this picture on purpose. Is it upside down? Yeah. The picture's upside down. I showed you this picture on purpose. Now I'm showing you this picture because it's of your colon and your intestines, right? Now you see all that poop in there, right? So, believe it or not, a lot of us are not going. And I really want to say this. We should be more, how can I say, the word is not intentional. It could be intentional. We should be more, we need to be more intentional. We need to really pay attention. And I'm saying, fam, I'm so serious. Just because I'm the colon queen, we talk about for you to have good health. And these are like, in a way, it's like a critical tip. You should make sure you're going at least twice. If you can go 3 times a day, but at least twice in a day. In one day, you should maintain, and at least one of them should be this long. Your hand, not mine, but this is what I should do. And I make sure I do that every morning. I make sure I do that every morning. And sometimes by 6 o'clock, I'll have that again. But the way my body goes, I can do, I know you're like, girl, it's too TMI. I make sure I do this at least 3 times. And look, I got my body situated that way. Sometimes I do have a hiccup because I be trying to be grown and I eat some bread. I eat some bread. Don't think I don't eat chips. And it do kind of like back you up. Because that flour, look, if flour don't back you up, I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's raining, so I'm hoping the internet. Are we still? If y'all still there, can y'all? Okay. I saw the thing, so I know the chat's working. Y'all still there, but seriously, and y'all need to look at your poop too. So we're talking about this, but we're more concerned about this now. If you're like this, we need to make sure that we're going. Make sure we're emptying. Because some of us eat entirely too much. And I know you're like, you had to throw that in there. Yes, y'all already know I was going to throw that in there. Y'all already know. So if you don't know, each and every time, I'm going to throw it in there about emptying your colon. Because a lot of us need we need an enema. I know you're like, I ain't putting no enema. You need an enema. I'm not saying you need to do it once a week. But out of a month, I'm just saying out of a month, if you ain't going, you need to do an enema. Do a natural enema. They got natural enemas. They do. And you can use the suppositories with the babies. It's like a gel. Take your suppository, get up there. Because sometimes, I know it sounds kind of nasty. You just need that one you just need that one good go. You know what I'm saying? Put something in, you're like, oh, and you be like, okay, I gotta go. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You be so constipated, and you be like, okay. And as it in there lubing, you be like, okay, I gotta go. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Because if you was a kid running around here climbing trees, do you know climbing trees, you're actually hugging a tree? I know you're like, Viola, I ain't climbing a tree. You need to climb a tree. You need to climb a tree. Even just touch a tree. I know I go out in my backyard and I'll just put my hand on a tree and I'll talk to it. People are like, what's she doing? I'd be talking to the tree. I'd be like, look, I'm sorry, I was going to cut you down, but I'm not cutting you down. This conversation I'm having, I'm not cut you down, but You're good. You give me shade, and I just talk to the tree because I want to be one with nature. I want to make sure that I get everything out, and I'm out there 30 minutes, sometimes a little longer. But we're talking about emptying our bowels. We need to make sure we're going. If y'all not going, hear me out. If you're not going, that's the problem. That is a problem. Because I don't know if y'all want to put it, but how many people actually go 3 times a day? Hey Mike, how you doing? Appreciate you. How many people say they go 3 times a day? Anybody want to admit that? No? Good. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Truth, I appreciate that because oh my gosh. How can I put this? You already know that's when you're sick because I got the next. I already got the next paper. Y'all already see the next one. You already see the next one. You already see the next one. So if this is the case, why aren't we going? Why aren't we going? Because I don't want y'all. Let me make sure I don't have this upside down because I don't want y'all like this. I don't want y'all like that. Is it up there right way? I don't want y'all like this. I don't want y'all like this, and I don't want y'all having to worry about this because when there it go. I know. I don't want y'all have to worry about that because when we have to worry about that, there's a problem. There's a problem because when we lie to ourselves, we say we're gonna stop eating bread, we're gonna cut back on the dairy, we're gonna cut back on the meat, and we don't. We sit there and say, okay, I'm gonna try. When you say you try, you ain't gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. We don't. And then hits comes all the other things, and your body's trying to detox so bad. I mean, your body's just in there working and working and working, and your body like, well, can I get something to drink? Your body be like, can I get something to drink? It's always saying that because when we do take medication, prescription medication, we're dehydrating because you gotta lube it. And I don't know what you take, but I don't know what you take, but y'all need to read the side effects. You need to read the side effects and look at the true picture because you can tell by yourself. Because if you ain't pooping, fam, if you ain't pooping, look, I make sure I go. And if I don't go, I'll be like, something wrong. I'll think back to everything I ate. Especially, and believe it or not, when I make my cauliflower pizza, I do put a little bit of, the coconut flour when I do put, the self-rising flour. And sometimes I back you up just a little bit. I know I'll be like, you like, girl, you talking TMI. Yeah, I know when you get the cauliflower flour already made, and you be like, well, what's in it? I know y'all don't be like, what's in it? Because I got that issue, and I make sure. And believe it or not, it all depends on your age. And you can actually go in online, and you can see how people's colon is kind of like shriveled and damaged. We don't know. I don't know how mine actually look inside. All I know is I didn't start correcting until I was in my 50s, probably like 51, 52, when I start really correcting and doing, the pure raw to doing, what I need to do. Seriously. Because, when you go plant-based, you don't know, I was eating fries. Like I said, I was eating fries, and that's like the worst thing to eat. The absolute worst thing you eat, and you're really backing yourself up. But just think when it depends on what age and how bad you tore yourself up. You don't know how damaged your colon is. You really don't. You don't know how it's in there all jacked up and shriveled. I didn't have pictures. Let me see. Let me see if I got pictures. Hold on. Because I know I took some pictures of the colon. My bad, fam. I had to leave. I know I took some pictures of the colon. I'm like, y'all need to see this stuff. Y'all need to see the pictures and stop playing. Because look, this was my class that I was supposed to give. A lot of us do this. We just hold it in. A lot of us want to stay here because y'all can't tell me I don't think I don't be seeing it, but I'll go in there and pretend I'm eating it. It'll be an apple or orange, and I slice it. I'll actually slice a piece of pineapple and think I'm eating a donut. I know it kind of crazy. I know. And this is another one because you are what you eat. Plain and simple, we are what we eat. And then we always cooking in this. We always cooking in this. Y'all already know. Cooking in this. Come on. Who y'all y'all you mm, y'all don't know what we doing. When I sat back and watched the and that's another one. How we cook our food. If you constantly using that, that's like number three. When you using that, boy, I tell you, you actually um simply like eating poison, eating radiation. But this is what we should be having for breakfast. That should be our breakfast. Now, if that's watermelon, we wrong. Just don't put no don't put no watermelon in. Don't put no watermelon because y'all know y'all got to make sure y'all we putting our fruits the correct way. But this is what a lot of us doing, holding it and they ain't even trying. But I just wanted to do that. I know I wanted to show this one slide, but I don't have it. I don't have it because there's a lot of us, we doing the best we can. We're doing the best we can. This is one of them. This is a picture, and I remember this is the intestines family. And I remember, you see how like right here, you see these dark spots? This is actually poop. That's actually poop inside the intestines. So that's poop inside the intestines, and then you wonder then we wonder why it's I mean hard. And look, you cannot tell me that they don't look blocked. Then we wonder why when we give our babies, you know, cow milk, and we give the children, we put oatmeal and we'll put rice and we'll put different barley, and wonder why they're constipated and straining and why they get a hernia. And you be like, what? Study shows, or however y'all want to say it, because we just got to be careful. Now, this is we down to number three. We down to number three because a lot of us, we holding our poop, we staying backed up. We're not taking our vitamins and minerals. We're just listening to the doc say, okay, you're vitamin D deficient, and you weren't about D and a B12. And you're like, okay, so when do I get A through Z? I'm just gonna say, what about A through Z? What about my selenium, my calcium? You're not worrying about the iron, copper. You're not worrying about the minerals. And like, when Dr. Sabi came out, I'm like, that's what it was. We was missing minerals. A lot of us don't even think about minerals. So number two, your vitamins and minerals. You know, are you taking your vitamins and minerals? Are you making sure that whatever you eat, like I done messed up the thing, but here, are you making sure this is giving you all of your minerals? Because if it's not, you're gonna need a multivitamin and your minerals. That's why everybody's always, eating sea moss and thinking about sea moss. But you got dope, you got kelp, you have other things that you can do besides sea moss. You got the purple sea moss. Then you have I forgot the other one. But there's so many things other than instead of using the minerals, because I know I can tell you some of my ingredients. And if you can't take the sea moss, so you got yellow dock. You can put yellow dock to give you your vitamins. A lot of people don't realize what herbs that we can use to get our minerals. A lot of people sleep on ginseng. A lot of people sleep on mushrooms. Oh my goodness, we need to stop sleeping on mushrooms. We need to stop sleeping on mushrooms. And believe it or not, cayenne pepper, you do cayenne pepper tincture, you have vitamins and minerals in that, especially A and C. A lot of us missing A, a lot of us missing E, and we don't think about it. We don't think about, if we getting all the minerals. That's why, when I was talking about Dr. Sabi, make sure, because a lot of us, the minerals are going in our bodies and they're getting locked up on our joints, and then we wonder why we're getting gout and all these other things. We're like, is that what that is? Look, I don't like, let me tell you, look, we all different. We all different because, like I said, I don't know what water you drink. I want to just make sure I put that before I go to number one. I don't know what water you drink. I don't know what area, climate you're in. Everybody's different. But everything I just said is like basic stuff that we all could do. We all can do it. But, we just got to like Like when I said number 10, we got to stop lying to ourselves and do the change and want the change, because it's the only way you're going to maintain that good health. Because let me tell you, when I keep saying the body heals in the right environment, these are getting you in that environment. You know, these are getting you that environment. A lot of us, we don't think about it. A lot of us we don't think about it, and we need to. We need to, regardless, we need to do it. We really do. We need to get back to being kids, because we forgot how to be a kid. Even though you be feeling a little silly when you with your girlfriends, and guys when you with your guys, when you with your male friends, y'all get real silly, but you don't do it. You don't do it. I guess in front of the kids or certain around certain people, because some people, they still got to stick up their butt. We need to pull that stick out their butt so they can relax. I know I shouldn't have said that, but I be feeling that way, because I know some people think I do. I like, dang, Viola, you got to stick up your butt. I said, sometimes I do. That's why I be getting here on these YouTube videos with a wild hair up my butt. I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna talk about this, and don't have no outline and just be up here just cutting up talking. I know, I know. So y'all want to know about number one? Number one, a lot of us give ourselves BS. A lot of us, and I'm just wrapping it up. A lot of us we give ourselves BS. We give ourselves these lame excuses, and I mean these lame excuses, instead of just doing what we need to do. Instead of doing what we need to do, because the answer's there. You got so many YouTube videos. You got YouTube University. You got Twitter, TikTok, especially TikTok. You be getting them little clips. You're like, wait. And I'm going to tell you, the trick is get the account and email it to yourself or text it to yourself so you can go back and read it and go back and save the information, because a lot of us need to meditate. A lot of us need to do those deep breathing exercises. The same thing, like I was learning, you need to do this every day. So this is number one. When they was talking about, making sure, you want a strong heart, the guy was saying, you do this 9 times. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all seen that. And it's not clapping your hands. It's actually cuffing your hands. You're actually cuffing your hands. You actually cuff in here. You do that 9. You do that 9. You actually, put your hand on the back of your head, cough, do this. Same thing here. Do that 9. Do a cuff. Don't do a clap. Don't do this. Do a cuff. You know what I'm saying? And you do it 3 times. You do it 3 times. I know the power of 3. 3, 6, 9. Some tips right there. 3, 6, 9. But if you do that, and of course it's moving your lymphatic system. If y'all can, go on my Facebook. Yes, I got a new Facebook, because one is private and one is business, because I wanted to link it to my website. I want to link it to my website, so I finally did a business page. So if y'all can hit me up and become a friend or like the page, and I connected to my page. But if you look at it, it shows your whole lymphatic system. Your whole lymphatic system. You be like, wow, I didn't know it was like that. This is what you need to keep draining. That's why I want you to be active. That's why I say get outside and act like a kid. Take them shoes off and go climb a tree. Look, if you can't climb a tree, then you need to climb a tree. And you be like, I ain't climbing no tree. You need to climb a tree. I'm just saying. You ever notice when you was a kid? I don't know who all climbed trees. Yeah, you're gonna skin your knee. Who cares? You're gonna skin your knee. But when sometimes when I can say when the stuff hit the fan, you were like, dang, I wish I could climb a tree. And I only think I'm saying because, how can I put this? Because if something happens again, we still got to be prepared. You still got to have your go bag. And, that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, have your go bag. Still want to have your weapon and all that stuff. And this is maintaining good health, because listen, fam, listen. The only reason why I keep saying about 10,000 steps, free doctors, and do this, I'm telling you this for a reason. Because if we had to get our go bag and walk a mile, I wonder who all could walk this mile. Who all could walk this mile with a 20, 30, or 100-pound ruck? Because if you got kids, you carrying their stuff too. You probably carrying them. You probably dragging something. And we're just talking. We're just talking because, I'm in the 45. Yep, 444. So I can talk trash now because ain't nobody gonna watch the live past this part, so I can talk a little, a little greasy. But if another demic happen, another shutdown, we got to be more aware and more prepared. You know what I'm saying? We got to be more prepared and to maintain. You know what I'm saying? To maintain, make sure you have your apothecary. Make sure you have your apothecary, and I'm gonna tell you the main thing you need to have. So I'm in the 45 minute mark. The main thing, like the main herb that you should have is oregano. The main herb, the absolute herbs of all herbs, you should have oregano. And I'm not talking about ground up. You need to have, the dried. You know what I'm saying? So you take the oregano, you put it in a mason jar, and you don't take no alcohol. I need you to take the good olive oils. I need you to get some good olive oil. Matter of fact, that's what we should do. So look, today is Sunday. So by next Friday, go ahead and start. Go ahead and put your oregano together because it's going to take about 6 to 8 weeks. It's going to take 6 to 8 weeks, and then guess what? You take your oregano. You what you want to do? Take the I don't have. I'll do a video later. But you take the oregano. You put about the mason jar is about this big. You put that much oregano in it. You pour the olive oil and you stir it because you want to make sure it mixes well. It ain't no tossing like this. You just mix them well. Then you put a little bit more oregano. You add some more olive oil. You mix it. So long as you have half of the mason jar and half of oregano, don't fill the jar up. Just make sure it's that much oil, and you mix it well. Put it up, screw it on tight. You can't put a plastic bag on it. Depends on how sealed, how tight your seal is. Put up in a dark cabinet. You can move it, but you ain't even got to really do anything. Let it sit. Let it sit. So when you're not feeling well, it's a powerful antibiotic. I'm telling you, when you're not feeling well and you're feeling like a little or poop, because we don't know what they're gonna hit us with these weapons. So we don't know what they're gonna hit us with, but that is some powerful stuff. I don't know. Yeah, who gonna try? Who gonna try it? So you said that's the Chinese exercise? Yes, it was, because that's who the video was. That's who the video. I was taking care of mom last night. I was up like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sitting here scrolling. I'm seeing all this powerful stuff. I mean, powerful stuff. And I saw that with the Chinese man talking about this. I'm gonna tell y'all that. But these are the things that we need to do. If y'all can learn how to do that what is it called? I forgot the name of it. Mike, what is that when they moving? I forgot what that is. Who know what that is? Y'all know. Y'all know what that is. Please tell me what that is. It's I forgot. I forgot what it is. Did you put it down? Yes, Tai Chi. That's right. Thank you. Gratitude. Appreciate you. But that's just what it is. You do this, I'm telling you, family, you open up so many, like what you call someone open up chakras, a good cleanse, a good detox. You're gonna open everything up. You're gonna open everything up because you're gonna be spiritually, emotionally, everything's gonna connect, even financially. Because you're gonna think of good things, and then you're gonna get into your true spirit, find your gifts, and then you're gonna be doing the damn thing. But I'm saying that Tai Chi, it gets you open up, gets you moving, and I'm telling you, it's wonderful. I mean, absolutely wonderful. And I love it. I love it. But it just gets you flowing, and it gets you, in the right mood, in the right spirit. But what I'm saying with, if we do have something and something come down the line, at least your body, you already have your concoction made, Y'all need to save up to make sure you get the iodine. I didn't check out my brother's video yet, but I don't know if he was talking about the iodine. Make sure y'all have some, or wait till some things come out and you get some iodine. But y'all need to make sure you have. Now, I'm not doing the garlic MSM, but I taught you guys how to make it. I taught you guys how to make it. If you just having it for just because. But I'm telling you, so 11, 12, like I was talking about the other ones with the free doctors, we could be up to 20. We need to make sure, I know I'm supposed to be doing 10, but I'm going to give you some extra. But we need to make sure that we have our our concoctions, our goodness. Like you can do the fire cider because I always keep my fire cider. You can get you some herbal teas, but oregano, I'm telling you, you need to have that. Oregano, yellow dock, cleavers, plantain. You need to have these things. Like I forgot to bring the because I wanted to show you the gum spirit, the turpentine. No, I wanted to bring that, but I didn't bring it in here. But going down, you know, going down to like 2021, I don't know what time is. Let's see what time. Let's see what time it is. When we talking about maintain good health, make sure you got a release, a release system, whether, yeah, grown up. We talking about sex. And then, if you got your personal sauna, you know what I'm saying? Whether you want to sit in your car, because y'all we grown, so we can get ourselves out the car. So if you can afford a sauna, sit in a hot car. I'm just saying, sit your butt in that hot car and just make sure you have the clicker thing. Because if you get locked in, that's on you. You're gonna be looking silly that you can't get out your own damn car. And I know I had to be silly. I gotta be silly, but that's the best sweating because you need to sweat. We need to sweat every day. And the stuff I'm saying, you can do this every day and set the suppository, but you still need to be pooping. We need to be releasing all that stuff out. We need to release all that stuff out. But make sure I'm getting everything. And we need to tell ourselves the truth. That's right. That should have been up in number one. But we need to tell ourselves the truth. We really do. We Hands down, we need to tell ourselves. Like we forgive ourselves, but we still need to tell ourselves the truth. Like you say, you're gonna get up and you still lay in that bed. You say, I wasn't gonna get up anyway. No, get up. Go ahead and get up and walk. Just force yourself up. So just tell yourself the truth. Just tell yourself the truth. I'm saying this wholeheartedly because we lie to ourselves, we procrastinate, but just tell yourself the truth. Just you be like, I don't know. Y'all know what I mean by telling yourself the truth. Y'all already know. We just need to keep lying. Stop lying. So you said you're gonna try. Come on. Look, y'all already know if you try, you be like, I'm trying to get up. I'm trying. Try. Just get up. Just do it. Just do it. We just gotta do it. Like Nike, just do it. But we ain't talking about Nike. Because look. The way things is going, we need to take that Nike money and put it in some crypto or put it somewhere. Because I don't know about y'all, but our money's tanking so fast. Our money's tanking. Let me see if I'm missing something. We already know detox, sex, free doctors. Y'all need to learn to relax, recharge, take some days out of the week. Y'all need to recharge because y'all not really sleeping. And it's so imperative. Ooh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Late night, the last 3 nights, I know I need to get me some sleep, but I'm telling you, sleep is critical. Y'all already know I talked about sleep. I'm trying to bring up things that I really didn't talk about. So I'm just trying to throw stuff in there. So y'all already know that the top 10. It will be in the description, the top 10, as best as I can do it. But I'm just going to be putting phrases. I'm not going to put exactly what I said. You can go back and watch the video again. But it's very important of us to tell ourselves the truth. It's very important for us to recharge and unlearn some stuff. Because there's symbols out there, there's colors, there's stuff that's right in front of your face. It could be a toxic mosquito right there. You'd be like, should I kill it? Should I kill it? Just go ahead and kill that damn thing. So it won't give you, it won't give you that part. Because yeah, listen. Just a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. I know I got a vitamin chart. I know you can't really see it. But it's critical. It's critical. It shows a vitamin. And yeah, if anybody wanted, I could probably email it to you. It shows what it does, what it's good for and the value. Yeah, that was part of one of my classes. But I may still do the class. And touch bases with you. I think that is it. Let's see. Being honest with ourselves, we need to be a kid again. So TV frequencies. Let's talk about frequencies. Do y'all know It's frequencies all around us, and we can kind of like make our own, like when we hum. There's so many, I'm telling you, frequencies heal, and you already know. You already know. Y'all just hear it so much. So I don't know if you want to do this, but this is so healthy. I'm telling you. And this is dealing with frequencies. Stop sleeping with your cell phone in the same room. People tell me, oh, I put it under my pillow. I do this. And I be like, no, get that cell phone out that room. You already know I put mine in the little graveyard. I put my cell phone in its own coffin, and I either put it in the closet or I put it in the bathroom. I'm being honest. I put it in the bathroom, I put it in the closet. I'm serious. We need to get away from the frequencies. And I don't know how you feel, but y'all need to unplug y'all Wi-Fi. Y'all need to unplug it. Unplug it. Unplug it. You got enough stuff out here in the air. We're talking about maintaining good health. Maintaining good health. And that's going down to, 27, 28, 29. you know, Make sure there's no metal in anything you put on. Anything you put on, no metals, no, stuff that's hurting you. But that's where we at. I know I'm not really looking. If anybody have any questions, you said to eat fruit, but not watermelon. No, no, no. What I was saying is, y'all know how we make these pretty bowls, and it has all the fruits and vegetables, or it has all vegetables. Watermelon likes to be eaten by itself. Period. Period. Do not add watermelon into, the honeydew melon, strawberries, peaches. Don't do that. Don't do that. The watermelon, you be wondering why you gassy and bloated. There's a chart. If you go, I should have printed it, but there's a food combination chart. Watermelon likes to eat alone. Period. It needs it like honeydew melon, even cucumber, believe it or not. Ah, I'm still working on that cucumber because I know. Well, yeah, yeah, no, I'm still working on that one. I'm still working on that because I'm trying stuff out on myself. I'm so used to eating a salad. But you ever notice why you burp and then sometimes you have gas? I don't know if some people do that, but watermelon, honeydew melon, the melon families like to be eaten by itself. Period. That's it. That's all I was saying. So let's see. Yes, unlearning. Woo, I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of stuff we need to unlearn. A whole lot of stuff we need to unlearn, especially all the lies we said. I get. We got all these holidays. I get it, but let me tell you, even the birthday song is a spell. I mean, like what? Even the birthday song is a spell because I ain't getting older. Nope. I don't have. That's a whole other video. But either the birthday song, yeah, you see it's three times, and you got to make a wish, and you're blowing out a candle, and y'all in the circle. Yeah, that part. Just saying. I'm just saying. But yes, so it's important that we look at the food combination chart because a lot of stuff that we combine, we wonder why we get irritations. We wonder why, things happen to our body. You be like, wait a minute, I'm bloated. I just ate fruit. Yeah, because you ate it incorrectly, you know. And look, even grits, we should be eating grits. Look, I know stuff is in moderation. If you gotta have your grits and your potatoes and that stuff, moderation. Do stuff in moderation, fam. Please do stuff in. Yes. Yes. Tell him, Mike. Tell him. Yep. Third element vitality. What? Yes. We should not be saying that. So we shouldn't. A lot of people don't realize that. You say, can you use oregano powder? No, don't use the powder. Because listen, when you go mixing herbs, because remember, the olive oil is so thick. The only see, how can I put it? The easiest if you're using powder, the easiest is if you use if you use like white wine vinegar, or if you use vodka. That's easy because you can shake it real easy. But remember the bit the and vinegar. But I don't want you to use vinegar. I want you to use olive oil. I want you to get the best olive oil. I want you to do them either Mediterranean or Morocco. Get the Moroccan olive oil, extra virgin. organic, get that. And look, this is for emergency use only. And it's gonna last at least 10 years, man. It's gonna last. But you're doing it, so you want the best. Get your oregano, not powder. Do not use powder. If you want to use powder, cap some up. Get your little 100 capsule maker. Get you some zero capsule. It all depends on what capsule maker you get, fam. Um, the capsule maker and the pill size. So make sure they match. Because I know some people actually bought the wrong size. They need to match. So if you get a zero, a double zero, make sure you get the right capsules. And when you get the capsules, make sure the capsules are separated. So when you buy the capsules, they're separated, because when you get them combined, you're gonna be pulling apart. And you're like, this is more work. Don't make things the harder. Have it separated. And make sure you get the vegan, so you get the best. So you get the best of the best of the best. I am making sure I answer questions. Let me go all the way back to the top. But I appreciate you guys. I really do. You say you were right. Yeah, a lot of us, we put things off tomorrow. And I'm going to tell you this. Listen, I know it's like we got to work a job. Everybody in the house got to, but we need to like pivot and put things together and help each other out, like help with the kids, help with grandma. We need to really come together and help, because we can't keep doing this by ourselves. I know we tired and we all need to get some rest. We all need to get that rest, even if you're doing shift work. You need that day to recharge. You need a day to do absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't know what day you want to pick, whether it's Saturday or Sunday. It's the sun. I know I can go all in all, but it all depends on what day you like. Well, that's for church. Yeah, that part. I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself on that, but you got to have a day to rest. Period. Got to have a day to rest so you can recharge, so you can prep and get your stuff to get your juicing, get all that on, chop everything up, make it all pretty, put stuff in a mason jar, so we can eat better. We can eat better. Like from number 987654321. And don't get me, because right now, I started from 10. I'm going down to 1. You heard me say 12, 13, all the way down to 21. I'm up to 29. Because, it's like, hugs, telling the truth. We got to do better. Love, meditation. We need to stop with the BS, tell ourselves the truth. We need to, be clear, to really take care of ourselves. We need to relax, have patience, eat better, sex, stop watching TV. You know what I'm saying? We need to, take care of our subconscious and even our, our present and frequencies. But we need to bring in the present. Like right now, we're in the present. Be in the present, enjoy, because you dictate your own reality, your own future. Like right now, if I just jump up and turn this thing off, I predicted it, right? Y'all don't know. I'm just being silly, but I'm sitting in this chair, I'm chilling. I predict what I'm going to do in the future. So you predict what you're going to do in the future. And look, don't get all smart and say, well, you can't predict when you're going to die. And all. I'm like, that's nonsense. We're just talking about common sense. We're talking about being healthy and having healthy. Because somebody always send a crazy email saying something. I'd be like, let me go ahead and address that now, because it was in my head. And the ancestors be, putting stuff in your heart and your mind. And I just be saying some things so y'all can get the realness and not be like, well, she said this, she said that. And I'm going to clarify it. We need to make sure that, and I just lost my train of thought. But anyway, eat TV, what I was talking about, frequency. See, I done ran my mouth so much. I done, forgot what I was saying. Maybe somebody could put it. Did I miss something? Put in the chat. But you said, what is a good juicer to buy? Listen, okay, so let me, so we're at an hour, so we could just talk freely now. So what's really going on? So if we think about like what's going on, if they do hit us with something biological, chemical, whatever, if they hit us with something, we want to just fast now. So it's good to fast. It's good to, like I'm telling you, get your oregano on. I'm serious. Save your oregano. Get you some glucose iodine, put that to the side. Go ahead and get your stuff put to the side. But we need to fast so we can get our body and get our immune system, our lymphatic system strong. Because a lot of us, we're full of poop. I almost cuss. We're full. I mean, we got so much stuff impacted. Because y'all see how skinny I am. You be like, do you still got poop in the ox? When I went, I'm telling you, I don't know, I didn't show the video, but when I went and had my hydrotherapy, meaning I put the water up my butt and flushed everything out, there was still some balls, and I was like, dang. And it goes all the way up. It goes that water, and I held it for, like, if y'all ever go, I actually finally went to 1 minute and 30 seconds. You'd be like, wow, you did all that? Yes. 1 minute and 30 seconds to make sure that I was getting my money's worth. Because that's $300. And I'm like, $300 for 4 hydro cleanses, meaning to get your butt get the water up your butt and flush everything out, because things be hiding in there. I mean, it's crevices, and like I said, I don't know the shape of my intestines. I don't know the shape of my colon, or I mean my colon. And if y'all go look at different shapes, some people's pretty tore up where it's all shriveled, and some people actually got pieces off. I don't know how mine is, and honestly, I really don't want to know, but I know it's correcting itself. It's correcting itself. Because when I went in and did that cleanse, I was like, I want everything to come out, And plus, we cheap. Like I said, I still eat chips. Don't think I don't eat potato chips. Potato chips good, but I sometimes get the right, but the better potato chips or the expensive potato chips, and even them still got crap in it. Still got crap, but going back to the demic, I just want you to have your lymphatic system moving. I don't want you full of poop. I want your body getting into the correct environment. We want you guys to make sure you're just prepared. That you're not, you're being proactive instead of reactive. Because last time we got hit and we didn't know what was going on. All I know is we lost our sense of smell, our taste. And if y'all go on TikTok, y'all see all the other variants and everything that's really happened. So when y'all get off here, go on TikTok and find out the other variants. But you still want to get prepared. You still want to make sure that you're ready. If they do have a lockdown, you have some money, you got this, you have that, you have stuff, mapped out who's going to be where. Ask, go have the family meetings. I got to throw that out there. Go do another check of your go bag. Make sure, you got your tape, your trash bags, some plastic, extra fabric. Look at the little emergencies. Make sure you have your candles, all the little things. Get some solar stuff to charge stuff with. Just think of the little things. Go back and watch my videos telling you about basic survival skills. I couldn't teach y'all about weapons because you can't really show weapons on YouTube, because I'm black. And I'm not even black. I'm melanated. Because we can't. Everybody else can, but we can't. I'm sorry if I hurt someone's feelings, but this is Very Wise Alternatives. This is, this gold, this 428 grams. That's how much, but it's $428 per gram. That's what it is. That's how much I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? And if you add all the organs, that's about $1 billion, But anyway, but always just telling y'all is get prepared, be ready. And that's why I wanted to talk about the tips of maintaining. Because y'all know we lie to ourselves. We don't fast like we supposed to. We don't. We try to trick ourselves into doing something. That, like I said, faith without works is y'all already know. Y'all already know the saying. If you don't work, if you don't get up and do something, ain't nothing going to happen. So if you don't get up and stop eating stuff and stop doing stuff, ain't nothing going to happen. Things is that you just sit here and you hope and wish, just like they say, play the lotto, but you got to go buy the ticket to be involved. So how you going to play the lotto? You're like, oh, I had them numbers, but did you play? Did you spend $1 and play? Nope. You just sat back and wished and could have and threw your thoughts and say, I bought a ticket, but you didn't buy a ticket. Same thing you got to do with your health. And Yeah. But I just want y'all to have strong immune systems, period. Strong immune systems, period. Because when the body want to detox, the body want to detox. When the body want to sit down, the body want to sit down. You said May mention about Montgomery heart wellness. I guess BJ, were you saying to me about it says you mentioned Montgomery Heart Wellness? YouTube was a great okay. Okay. I guess that you're saying you. Now, I heard Houston, Texas, or just Texas alone has some excellent hospitals that they go in and they can tell you about your future. They can tell you, they can scan your whole body and tell you what could happen to you. You know, what your body, like if you stay eating and stay in your same environment, it can say what's going on with you. So, but I appreciate you, truth spoken. Stefan. Hey Henry, how you doing? I appreciate you guys. It says depending on eating, yes. I'm going to learn. Okay. That's scary knowing how you're colon. Yes. Remember we so as an individual, you want to heal from what us. Okay, how can I put this? Make sure I say this right. Because we heal, it's best to heal from the inside out. You know what I mean? You want to do that, even though you do the reverse. But it's just as far as your voice, as far as what you tell yourself. Because a lot of us, we have poison thoughts. We have like tainted thoughts, and you need to stop them real quick and have good thoughts. Because the stuff that, like, let's say if you always worrying about bills, 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 but you wonder why you stay with bills, change it. Think about wealth. Think about, that you got $1 million under your bed and $1 million and you just pull from that, you pull from that. And I'm not saying speak, some make believe, but let's not talk about what you're lacking and speak what you're grateful for. Speak what, your gratitude, and you have gratitude. And, just it's just to put what you're putting out in the universe, and all that matters. All that matters. And I hope I explained that right. Because I'm gonna tell you, sometimes I be missing words, but like, dang, you didn't say that. Because I'll back and listen to a video. I'm like, dang, I didn't say the key word. Because it be in my head, look, I be thinking a mile a minute, and I be thinking in some words. So I know I gotta slow it down. So I'm gonna slow it down. I'm going in here and reading the questions. Did anybody got any questions? Last month you said you've been cooking more good on the stove. That's excellent. And that's another thing. I appreciate you. What is it? Truth spoken, and I love I love your name. We need to get back to that, fam. Really cook less, but I'd rather you cook from scratch. And we're already getting back there. We're already getting back there. If y'all don't realize it, we are practically there. Because of a lockdown, you ain't gonna be eating. You know, you know, Uber Eats is probably closed because you're gonna be scared who got your food and who's coughing over your food and who eating your food. And then you shouldn't be eating fast food anyway. The fast food should be in your kitchen. How fast you warm it up. Get your little stove, a hot plate, or get a double boiler and do that. Get your ceramic pot and steam it, and we can do that. So I just want to make sure that you said fruit should be, yeah. Yes, you should be eating fruit for breakfast. Ain't nothing wrong with eating watermelon for breakfast. Ooh, what? Actually, it's good. Think about the watermelon. Think about it. How satisfied your thirst. You'll be well hydrated. But you can eat watermelon for breakfast. Why not? You eat grapefruit. You eat berries. Have at it. Have at it. Ain't nothing wrong with eating it for breakfast. Yep. Chinese exercise, oregano. I'm just going to make sure you said Tai Chi. Tai Chi is, I don't know what is, wait, Brenda, you said Tai Chi was difficult. Okay. But I loved it. All I know is I was doing Tai Chi in Aruba, and I was like, okay. When they was talking about, you loosening things up and what parts of the body, you're doing, dry brushing, happening. Make sure I add dry brushing. It's critical. Yeah, unlearning. I'm just going to make sure I don't miss anything. But I appreciate you guys. I really do. I really do. I truly do. And I know it's late, and I know y'all ready to go to bed, and y'all got to do things in the morning. You said, so do you purchase the oregano plants? You can do that. I got some growing in the backyard. See, you grow it, and you got to dehydrate it. You dehydrate it, and then you just got the dry herb. The dry herb is what you want. You don't want powder. You want the dry herb, and you can buy it. As you dehydrate it, you put it in the mason jar, but you don't want fresh. The fresh is when you sit there and cut it up and put it in your salad and eat it. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. So I'm trying. Anybody got any questions? So I can. You said cannot hear cutting out. I guess spoken true. You said what's happening. Y'all can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Hello, Mike. Can y'all hear me? Send me a text. I don't know if I did something because I know it's storming here. So I don't know if y'all can hear. And y'all know sometimes when you say stuff, you know, where my other phone? Y'all can hear me? Okay, good. I don't know. So I don't know what I missed. I don't know, but I hope y'all can hear me. So did anybody have any questions? Anything? Y'all look. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Do not be shy. So, but all in all, fam, all in all, good. I appreciate that. Sometimes, look, I'm gonna tell you, if y'all want to get notification, you're gonna have to unsubscribe, then subscribe, and then hit the all button because they on some BS. They on some BS, and they don't want you hearing stuff. Especially when you say the demic and this, you can't say certain words. So I can say study shows. So study shows with this, the demic and this stuff. We still should be preparing because they tell me you still got to put this, may have to do this again. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, if y'all heard my podcast was telling y'all some things, y'all know. But I just want to make sure that um I answer y'all questions. So, but if y'all don't have anything, how long? You know what? It depends on, you said how long you should juice. Now, out of a week, remember when I was talking about fast for 24 hours? You juicing that whole day. So that's one day out the week that you actually resetting your body. So when you do the intermittent fasting, you still resetting your body because you're not compacting. Do you know the average, the average American has 21 meals in their intestines and colon? 21 meals. That's 3 days, fam. 3 days. 21 meals. Imagine eating 3 meals a day or 4 meals and then doing snacks. And you eat meat each one or bread. You know what I'm saying? Or some dairy. Because each noodle, if you go in the middle of the supermarket, the majority of stuff, y'all know the food stuff. Most of it has dairy. Most of it have egg. Most of it has soy. You ever notice they have wheats? They either have one of them. Either have one of the four. And you be like, how can I dodge it? Fruits and vegetable aisle. Fruits and vegetable aisle. And then you dodge it. So, but it depends on you and what you're trying to do. Remember, the only reason why you hearing a lot of herbalists come on and tell you to fast, because we want to make sure that your immune system is strong. It's really your defense system. It's just making sure you can go. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, I'm telling, look, I don't know who, since we just talking, I don't know how many people in your family have either diabetes, high blood pressure, lupus, cancer. You know what I mean? Think about it. And then who all eats meat? Who all eat meat and who all eat dairy? You know what I'm saying? If you sit there and think about that stuff and think about their health and what they're going through, You know what I mean? And what they're going through. If they just juice, you know what I'm saying, for 3 days, they good. All that stuff will come out. You be like, I keep pooping every time I go to the bathroom. Yes. Doing a good cleanse and a good detox and a good whatever. You're gonna go by 6, 7 times. It's good. It's good. I want you to go anyway. You said how long you should drink golden milk with. Now, make sure I hope it's the milk you make, right? Is you doing with coconut milk? Coconut milk is the best. It just depends on you. Are you doing it for sleep? Are you doing it for pain? What are you doing it for? No, which one? For sleep? You want to do it until your body's doing what it needs to do. For pain. So has the pain eased up? And answer me this. Yeah, y'all already know I'm gonna ask. Are you pooping? Are you actually going 3 times a day? You know what I'm saying? Have you done a cleanse? Because a lot of us, it's oh my gosh, it's so necessary to do a cleanse. Like by all I can't do it. Then that's when you go get the prunes, you go get the pineapple and cucumber. You do your own. Get you some wormwood tea. Get, you know what I'm saying? Get some cleavers, plantain. Go in there and have at it. And then when you learn how to do the casserole and turpentine, just stay close to the bathroom and get it all out. But what I want to tell you is you want to make sure you get it all out because even though you do the casserole and turpentine, you still need to go up there and rinse it because when you get all the poop, you still got the coated. You still got to go get that other stuff washed. You know what I mean? So you need to go more. So you need to go more. So how is the pain and where is the pain? So when you do that, you want to do more. And listen, you don't have to do golden milk because you could have an irritation to the milk too. People don't realize you could not like the flaxseed, which the flaxseed is a little bit better doing flaxseed, but you can have an allergy to the coconut milk. Remember, it's a coconut. You can have an allergy to nuts. That's why I switched to seeds, which seeds is the flax seeds. So a lot of people don't know when they got the almond milk and they wonder why they still bloated. You can have an irritation from that, believe it or not. And I'm not even going to tell you about some oat milk. That is if you mocha chocolate, you better not be drinking no oat milk. That's still oats. You still inflaming your intestines. So you said it's your legs and lower back, right? But I get that. But are you doing turmeric? You can actually take turmeric with some peppercorn, just ground it up, and put it in capsule form. Take it with some juice. With some juice. Get you some valerian root. Have at it. The layering root take care of the pain. While oregano, you want the cayenne peppers for pain. Wild lettuce leaf for pain. You have so many things for pain. And then you got if it's talking about inflammation, you know what I'm saying? Is are you inflamed? Is that what's going on? Are you stretching? Do you know a lot of people having their sciatic nerve because you're bending wrong. No one's lifting things. Everybody's trying to lift things with their back instead of with their hips and their legs. Because we're supposed to and it's the way you sit. A lot of people we just be slouching, sitting here and don't have any correct form. You ever notice that I'm sitting up straight? I'm sitting up straight on purpose because I don't want no issues. I don't want no issues. And then a lot of us we don't know if we've been breastfed or came through the vagina to really know our health from the get-go. And we don't know if daddy had acid sperm or mama had an acid egg. So we don't know. That's how our bodies are jacked up. Yes, definitely try it. Definitely try it. And then I still would need some more. Hit me at support@verywisealternatives.com and we'll talk a little bit more from there if you're down for that. I don't mind. It'll probably be maybe a Wednesday that I get to you. So I'll let you know that. Anybody else have any questions? You know, because look, Pat, look, I don't know what value you put on health. I really don't know. But it's critical that you stop being shy and just ask. There's other herbalists in here. I mean, there's other herbalists. You have, you have Mike Third Vitality Element. He's a herbalist, and I hope I said his business right. I apologize, Mike. Yep. So it's Third Element Vitality. He is right here. He'll sit there and answer your questions. And I don't know how many other herbalists is on here, but we're here. We are here now. I'm giving free advice. If you call me on a consultation, if you go through the website, it's a charge. But if you send me an email, I'm asking you to send me an email. So I'm not going to charge. I'm not going to do that. Not at all. But we're here, and look, like I said, there's health. You know what I'm saying? It's priceless. It is priceless. A lot of that, I was sitting there listening to, and I read the quote with Steve Jobs. He was like, he's dying a billionaire, and I wholeheartedly believe with learning, with the herbs and stuff, and learning and seeing stuff. Seeing is believing, and trying and not trying, but using the herbs and seeing what my body did and what my body went through. No, he had all the money in the world. He should have. I mean, it's true. He should have had an herbalist. Got one of the top. Caucasian or European to help him, show him the herbs. Because let me tell you, when I was saying on a video about your body can't come back from a certain point, it's true. When you go past a certain point, you can't go back. But sometimes you still shouldn't give up. You know what I'm saying? Because some of us we just wait too late. We should stop waiting till the doctor said, "Oh, you got 2 days and you got this time." We should stop. We should just ask the question. You know what I'm saying? Because either you're gonna get a yes or no. And I don't care to get no's. At least I asked the question. At least I was bold enough and asked the question and got an answer. So I wouldn't be having a private war with myself and not ask the question. So I just want to make sure I put it there. Gratitude. That's why I'm here. I love doing this. Honestly, I love doing this. And I know, like, 4 years ago, y'all probably couldn't get me to speak. I promise you, I was like, live. I ain't going live now. I don't even care. I'm just speak. I'm just gonna speak. But all in all, family, make sure you guys. We're asking to do a 21-day fast. We're asking you to do a 20. You're like, I ain't doing that. Start somewhere. Start getting your body strengthened. And listen, stop trying to do all that antibiotic soap, because we need some germs now. That's why you're supposed to be around animals, so you can get some of their germs so you can be stronger. Just saying. I'm just saying. But going once, going twice, it says they don't want people to be. Nope. They don't. They don't. Because only the doctors cure. We just get to the root cause. Herbalists get to the root cause. Just saying. We get to the root cause, and we'll ask you a whole bunch of questions. And look, I ain't saying the body heals itself. I'm just pushing your body towards the correct part so your body can do what it needs to do and already know how to do. Your body is so brilliant. I mean, your body is so brilliant, so dynamic, so powerful. But like I said, we play God and stop the detoxification process, because your body is detoxing. Your body is detoxing, and we need to rest. So, am I past my bedtime? Okay, I'm about past my bedtime, fam. If y'all don't have any questions, yes, I am tired. I don't know if y'all can see me. I am tired. I I'm gonna be honest on that one. But I know I promised go live a couple of days ago. I just want to make sure that I answer the question. The next video is going to be, why can't I poop? That's the next video. I'm just going to let you know ahead of time. So if you want to be on that one, come on. It may be a video, maybe a podcast, but the next live will. And I love you guys too. Yes, I definitely need to get my rest. I really definitely need, and y'all need to get your rest too. I know it's a Sunday. A lot of people got school in the morning, work. I'm not going to keep you, but look, gratitude. I really appreciate you guys. Listen, y'all need to have questions. Support at Verywise Alternatives. Don't be shy. Do not be shy. I just don't want you suffering in silence. I really don't. I really don't. And no, I can't name everything I just said. No, because I have a whole bunch of notes, and I just want to make sure I get everything, because it's a lot of things that we need to face that we don't want to face. And I'd rather just tell you, because there was some other things I could have just put down there. But if you go with these first 10, you're going to be all right. Yeah, because I threw the free doctors in there. So y'all already know about the free doctors. But look, gratitude, gratitude. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And until next time, y'all be safe out there and get prepared, because you are creating your reality. You know what you're going to do next, whether you're going to get in the bed, go outside, get in your car, go somewhere. You control your reality. You control. Like I was listening to, I know I'm going to talk a little bit longer. I love what I was listening to this other podcast. I love the reality that this one other herbalist said. He was saying things like, going against the grain is you not doing certain things, like like just you changing, like how can I put it, with you sleeping longer, with you going out in the elements, with you not doing that, with you changing and not eating dairy, refusing to eat the meat, refusing to do the things that eating the grains, eating the wheat. You're actually putting yourself out of, the matrix or whatever. It's like you're going against the grain. You're actually stopping yourself. And I said that's a good analogy, because I like that. Would you stopping to watch TV? You know what I mean? When you going out in nature, you're actually changing. You're changing your dynamic. You're changing your world. You're changing your health. Because you're going against the grain. With you saying, okay, let's get in and grow our own fruits and vegetables. That is going against the grain. Period. So just think about all the things you can do to make your health better. Because like I said, I don't know most of you guys, meaning we never met in person. If I did, I appreciate you guys, but we're talking about meeting people in person. We don't know each other like that. So I can't tell you like word for word, this is going to help, but this is a guide. This is a guide. Just be prepared. I know I'm tired. I'm probably talking and I don't want to get silly, because when I'm tired, I get silly, and I'm just going to go ahead and end here and, just, watch the replay. But peace, love, and happiness, family, and just get prepared. Just get prepared. And please go get your oregano and olive oil. Please, at least go do that. That's going to be the next video after why can't I poop? But love you guys. Bye. And thanks, Mike.